And I'm Mingrid Ongster from class 12A7.
And I'm Daifat from 11A1.
So now, before coming to our main section, let's freshen up our mood by some amusing songs from our lovely students. Well, despite the fact that Christmas has passed, we'll start things out once again with the special performance Last Christmas of Yeon from class 12A7. Please enjoy.
Hi everyone. Hello teachers. As you know, my name is Yeon and I'm a student of class 12A7 in Gangwon Practical High School. The Golden Church Festival today incidentally coincides with Christmas. So I have a song I want to give to you. Let's listen to the Last Christmas song and sing with me. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once beaten and true inside, I'll keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas. I waited up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know as a fool I've been, but if you kiss me now, I know you fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I'll give it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. A crowded rooms and when we talk inside, I'm hiding from you and you so alright. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I want a shoulder to cry on. A face, your lover with a fire needle. A man undercover, but you tore me apart. Ooh, now I found a real love, never for me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. And last Christmas, this year, I give it to you. Thank you for listening. Just a few more days and we'll be gone for another year. So, I wish everyone to have a happy New Year and always strong to beat the COVID disease. Especially, I wish the teachers to always abandon in your teaching career. Thank you so much.
Thank you, what a peaceful melody to remind us of yesterday's Christmas vibe. Coming up next is another gift from Mingtu, class 11A3. Love you more than I can say. Please enjoy.
Hello you guys, I'm Minh Thư. I'm a student in class 11A3 at Cang Nguyen Practical School. Today to contribute to our contest while featured, I'd like to give you a song. Name is Love You More Than I Can Say. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Let us extend our welcome to 25 English teachers from different high schools in Đà Lạt province. Thank you for your presence here this morning. So now, please welcome Million. We would like to share some words for the opening of our festival.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. Dear Mr. Nguyễn Hữu Duẩn, Headmaster of Cang Nguyen Practical High School. Dear Mr. Lê Nguyễn Như Anh, Lecturer of Ho Chi Minh University of Education. Dear Miss Vũ Thị Phương, Communist Youth Union Secretary of Cang Nguyen Practical High School. Dear Mr. Sean Hughes, an instructor at Columbia University and a lecturer at Acer College in New York City. Dear all teachers and my beloved students, the Golden Chalk Festival aims to help students develop their English communication skills and improve teamwork. It was launched in early December and underwent 2 training sessions on information technology and many online meetings at noon because students study online all day. I'm very happy that all of the students have worked very hard and enthusiastically to have beautiful and creative products. A total of 17 classes participated, going through the preliminary round. Due to limited time today.
Thank you for your meaningful sharings. Ladies and gentlemen, those were such valuable thoughts that our school committee has shared. Moving on to the next part, I would like to summarize the timeline of our program. It consists of 3 parts: the opening, which we are currently attending, the wallpaper presentation, and the game section.
As we have introduced, our program includes 3 parts. Therefore, I would like to skim through our agenda real quick. The upcoming section is wallpaper presentation, in which students of each class will demonstrate their creation, and this is a great occasion for all students to express their appreciation and gratitude towards the teacher's hard work and enthusiasm. Last but not least, we all get to join in an amusing game in our final section. The winner of today's contest will also announced afterwards.
Okay, so before coming to the next section, I'd like to announce how to vote for the winner of the wallpaper presentation. For your Padlet, which will be printed in the box chat below. There, you can see an exhibition of creations from all classes of our school. All you have to do is click on the link, press vote for whichever class you feel impressed, or feel free to express your opinion by commenting on a certain class. Mr. Dinh, can you help me pin the Padlet in the section below? Thank you. Okay, so however, votes will be counted by the amount of parts each class receives. Also, here's a sneak peek for you guys. Whoever participates enthusiastically in today's festival will receive a certificate from our school committee. So the competition has officially started from this moment until the end of the presentation section. What are you waiting for? Go to the link below to vote and share for your champion. And now, without further ado, let us now start our program.
All right, this session will now start with a speech, which from my perspective, a fabulous and impressive one. Please welcome class 11A5. Please enjoy.
Great thank to you. You are our teacher who give us recommendation and dream to build our life. I wish that I could show my gratitude to you. However, it is hard to express by speech. I just hope this school newspaper is so a part of my warmth, appreciation from the bottom of my heart. Hi, my name is Đinh Việt Hùng.
And my name is Nguyễn Hoàng Khánh Vi.
As you all know, today we are going to talk about the topic, Inspire. There are 5 parts in our product. The first one, Inspire. The second one, Editorial. The third one, Poems. In addition, a joke. And the last one, a song. For students, high school is a period when we start making plans for the future, when we have the more ideas, goals, and desires. But we can't stand on our own, and we need to guide them and advise to move forward. Teachers are the ones who pass on the fire of knowledge and the fire of dream to us, and they will always be there to aid us.
Furthermore, in this day and age, online learning is something that every student must deal with. It is a chance for us to join the self-study platform and have access to wealth of information. However, not every instructor has the ability to motivate us to learn or to mold our destiny. To be an effective teacher, I believe that in addition to providing information, one must also be a source of inspiration for students. Teacher as a moral and lifestyle model in a practical aid, both physically and emotionally, for students in particular circumstances.
When a teacher is enthusiastic, responsible, sentimental, and in lockstep with other talent, it is possible to transform classroom sessions into a life lesson, going beyond.
What do students around the world have in common? Hopes, dreams, yes, but also teachers. So many of the things we know how to do in our lives are thanks to a teacher. Thanks to a teacher, you've learned how to learn.
There's nothing like the connection between students and teachers, so the Teacher Appreciation Day is an opportunity for us to show gratitude to our teachers. And I want to ask you a question. How many of you share your gratitude and thanks to a teacher? To answer the question, we are here today to say the topic is We are who we are because of you.
We thank doctor and nurses for saving lives. We thank police officer and firefighter for protecting us. We thank artists and writers for advancing our cultures. So, how often do we take the time to thank teachers for helping us achieve our goal, for empowering our workforce of tomorrow, and for showing us that we can change the world?
Student A, perhaps everyone knows that high school is the most beautiful time in everyone's life. We have a lot of fun without worrying or being afraid of anything. We have many friends, but the joy is even more complete when there are teachers accompanying us. Teachers always give their students any love, although the students always play naughty things. Teachers teach us many useful things, so they are our second parent and school is our second home. The wheel of time quietly passes. The teachers still quietly go to school early and return home late. We are grown up and chasing our dreams with many stumbles. However, teachers are like lighthouses. They give us faith and strength to stand up and continue. November is also the month of gratitude. At the same time, as senior students, we would like to send teachers a spiritual gift instead of thanks, and we hope this will become one of our best memories.
A human life, a river. Few people are watchers of the shore. If they want to cross the river, they have to rely on boats. Life rose wants to rely on someone to guide them. Don Quixote once affirmed, under the light of the glory of gold, sunlight, there's no professions as noble as teaching. Teacher, you are like a ferryman, as a guideline orienting the boat, motivating students to strive towards true dreams and aspirations to reach the success that they themselves really expect. A teacher cannot give us success, but without him, we are like a lost bird. Finding it difficult to find the right place to park, the right place to belong to ourselves. Education, not simply a profession. Education carries a sacred, noble mission, is a decisive factor in the future of a country in particular and the world in general. Therefore, the teachers who directly perform that noble missions are also extremely hard. Shouldering the future of humanity is not easy. And this year is a really remarkable school year, because in the eager anticipation of millions of students across the country, looking forward to the opening ceremony of the new school year to see their teachers and friends again, instead of the joy of seeing each other again and laughing, we have to be solemn in front of the screen to listen to the heroic sound of the national anthem, congratulatory letter of the president, and the sound of opening drum. In the context of the complicated development of the COVID-19 epidemic, we could not go to school, but the teachers did not mind the difficulty in organizing for us to study fully online. Although we know that online learning will not be the same as face-to-face learning for many different reasons, we will try to overcome the current difficulties to look forward to a bright future. Besides the efforts of the doctor day and night, the teachers also have to work equally hard. Besides the efforts of the epidemic has become serious. Online teaching is very necessary, but inevitably difficult for both teachers and students. Above all, teachers are still the hardest working people. They are still diligently self-studying, so improving their computer skills and still correcting technical errors in the process of online teaching would have not been thoroughly trained in pedagogic schools. The efforts of the teachers day and night trying to perform their duties well are worthy of the respect, needs everyone's sympathy, especially students, to share their concerns and pressures. Moreover, for us, teachers are moral, creative, dedicated examples, dedicated to guiding us firmly on the path of knowledge and confidence in everyday life. That great merit cannot be described all in words that will be engraved in the depth of each of us. Indeed, father, mother, teacher's grades are the graces that people cannot fully repay. In the life of each person, if parents are the ones who give birth and nurture them, then teachers are those who equip us with knowledge, human lessons, and life skills. Teachers are torch that guide our step in our hearts, guiding us to light the way. Their great merit lie the high sky and the wide sea. Nothing can compare. Therefore, we always keep in mind, cherish the noble thing. In addition, teacher, how two ordinary words are so sacred. Silent ferryman. We are really grateful and appreciative of the hard work of our teachers. Teachers are always the one who inspire us. Sometimes there are times when we get angry at the strict look of our teachers, but after looking back, each person is more aware and understands the great care from the teacher. We know that many teachers are still struggling in many aspects of our everyday life, yet in each of their lectures, we don't see the bustle and hustle life, and we don't see any plans, private interests. Everything that teacher does is for us, for the future generation of the country, proud and touched by the achievements and merits of the teacher. We'd like to send our second father and mother our deepest gratitude. And from the bottom of my heart, we'd like to apologize for all the times we should have paid more attention, for the times we had an attitude, and for not appreciating the hard work and the effort that you put into teaching us the lessons we needed to learn. Thank you for spending your valuable time teaching us, even when we're not keen to learn. Without your kindness, care, and patience, the future would be a dark and dreary place. Please never forget how much you are appreciated by those whose life you touch and those whose life you're yet to be a part of. Thank you for being a great teacher. Well, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for the expressive and positive presentation of Phương Mai from class 12A7. And this is also the last class for today's festival.
Okay, now we will play a exciting game called Fun Quiz. I believe that is the part that we all have been waiting for. So are you ready? So there are two ways. So now all you guys have to do is, there are two ways for you guys. First, you have to press the link that I sent in the hot chat. Or the second way, you can go to the Google and type join my quiz. Okay, now you guys have to do is write down your full names and your class name, and you can enter the code 558 494. So let's get started, guys. So now whoever wins the third prize will receive 40,000 Vietnam dong. The second place will get 60,000 Vietnam dong. The champion will get the prize value 100,000 Vietnam dong. Okay, come on, guys, hurry up. Oh God, please write down your full name, your class name, please. You guys can change your name, please. Oh. Okay.
like you guys studying English, I studied German. And so I had a teacher that was very close to, we called her Frau. And she was one of my favorite teachers. And today I still talk to her quite often as well. Both of them have retired and aren't teachers anymore, but I still talk to them, and they're really important for me. They helped me to become a teacher. They made me want to become a teacher.
Okay, that's very impressive, teacher. I hope that I think that you really appreciate them really good way, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, still today, we're still very close.
Mayor John Hughes. I want to ask you a question. It's not really related to teachers. I wonder that what is your favorite food in Vietnam?
Oh my gosh. You know, one thing I miss so much being back in America is I really miss good food. One of my favorite foods in Vietnam was not really a specific food, but vegan restaurants. There are a lot of vegan restaurants around university where I was working, and it's like a grilled jackfruit. Do you know this fruit that you cook, and it looks like meat, but it's not meat. It's really, really delicious vegan food. It's excellent. It's I really liked it, but I have to say, I don't think there's any Vietnamese food I don't like. Oh, one thing I miss the most also from Buon Ma Thuột in that area is coffee. One of my students from Vietnam sent me 1 kilo of coffee this week for a Christmas present. So I made coffee for my family this morning. So we are drinking some local coffee from BMT. So I miss those things a lot, but especially good coffee and a lot of very healthy foods that I miss, like jackfruit.
Well, absolutely. Like Buon Ma Thuột is the capital of coffee. Yeah, so, okay, another last question, Mr. Sham. So I presume that you have a quick review through classes wallpapers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any specific likings for any certain wallpapers within class?
I don't know that I have like one favorite, but I really like this theme of a teacher as a captain. I like that a lot. I know there's, I think, 2 or 3 different ones here, but I really like this very creative analogy with the boats and the captain. I think that's very creative. I like that a lot.
Well, thank you for friendly sharing, Mr. Sean. So, so now, ladies and gentlemen, that's like the end of our engagement time with Mr. Sean Hughes. Thank you a lot. And I really appreciate for your attendance today. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks. So ladies and gentlemen, let us now reveal the official results of the wallpaper competition. Are you ready? So class, which wins the consolation prize are class 10A3, 12A3, 11A4, 10A2, 12A5, and lastly, 12A7. Congratulations, guys. So, are you guys eager to know our top 3 champions? So let's find out. So the third prize belongs to class 12A1. Congratulations. Well done. So the owner of the second place is class 11A5. So well done. Good job. And now, finally, let us raise a toast to the champion of today's wallpapers competition. So congratulations to classes, class 12A2 and class 11A3. Congratulations, such an incredibly creative work you guys done. So ladies and gentlemen, class 12A2 and class 11A3 are our winners today. So I wonder if we have any members of 2 classes here joining with us today. Class 12A2 and class 11A3. Do you have any members of class 12A2 and 11A3 here?
Yes, I'm a student in class 11A3.
Oh, thank you. So, your class has won the first prize in the championship of today's festival. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with us?
I can't believe that I won this prize. And I really
is affordable as it is in Vietnam. For example, a bowl of noodles might be, I don't know, $20.
Yeah,
so
of course.
I miss that a lot.
So in Vietnam, it's very cheap, but it's very healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Vietnamese food. It is very good for my diets, for sure. I really do miss the seafood. Vietnamese seafood is excellent, and I miss that a lot.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, and fruit. I love like dragon fruit and those things. You can't get that here in America. So I miss that a lot. And yeah. green mango with chili salt.
You want someday to come with Burma City?
Oh, I want to go back next summer if COVID is better. I would love to come back. I really do plan. I wanted to come this year, but of course, with COVID, I was not able. But I had a plan to come visit last summer, but I delayed my trip. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that next year I'll be able to come visit.
Yeah,
next summer.
You must try Trung Nguyen coffee here. It's very good here.
Yes. Yeah, my friend just sent me some Trung Nguyen coffee. That's what I had for breakfast this morning. So I love it.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yes, I like the taste a lot better than American coffee, actually.
And can you eat durians?
I do like durian, actually. I know it has a strong smell, but I don't like too sweet. And, you know, durian's not real sweet. So I do like durian, actually. And I had a durian cake, like a steamed durian cake in, I think it was Nha Trang. I can't remember where I was, but in Vietnam I had, and it was really delicious, actually. So yes, I do like durian.
Yes, thanks. And you
there's only one Vietnamese food I don't like, and that's shrimp paste.
Me too.
That's a very strong smell.
And you should come here at Tet Holiday.
Oh yes. I love the costumes and everything people wear. And my neighbors in Vietnam gave me a lot of great food during that time.
Yeah, you should try bánh chưng. I ate that a lot.
Is that the steamed meat?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Is it the like cake with the meat inside?
Yeah, it's like sticky rice. They have meat inside.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, in a long roll, right?
Can you repeat again?
So your class won the top prize of our multiple voting competition. Do you know that? On Padlet.
Yes, I'm so proud of that. Thank you for your vote. Thank you for your vote.
So do you have any questions you want to ask Mr. Sean?
We have spent a long time to prepare for this world's newspaper. I think it is not that perfect. Do you have any device for our world's newspaper? Mr. Singh.
Sure. Yeah, actually, I thought they were great. I thought it was super creative. I would say for advice is continue the creativity. As I've said many times now, I believe more in focus on message than focus on, you know, grammar and spelling so much, for example. So I really appreciated the messages. I thought it was really clear. And so I think that's something you should continue. Yeah, I think just continue to be very creative and don't just try. I really appreciate that each poster was different and you didn't just try to do the same thing. That was very nice. I would say continue that. And if you're If you're worried about your presentation skill, practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the better you will be. If you're interested in like presenting your ideas, for example, standing in front of a mirror and presenting, I know it's kind of embarrassing, but it's actually a really good way to improve your presentation skills. And if you just are interested in decorating and creating your posters, I thought they were beautiful today. I thought all of them were really excellent and well done. So I have no complaints for that at all. I thought I was impressed very much.
So thank you for your advice. It's very useful.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Okay. Miss Low. Yeah, Miss Low from Nguyễn Du Gifted High School. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Would you like to say something?
Well, so firstly, thank you a lot for inviting me to speak my mind right now. I am so happy to share with you some of my feelings. So actually, this extracurricular activity is one of our assignments, right? For personal development. And students, we just couldn't make it without your support. I think I highly appreciate your efforts during the process. And I believe that you learn to be creative, productive, and sensitive during your teamwork. And I am really surprised. Actually, this afternoon, we are going to have this activity for my students at my school. And I think I've learned a lot from your presentation. So that's all.
As you can see that in Vietnam, a lot of students right now, maybe the university student, the college students, maybe they just focus on some science subjects, but they don't really concentrate on the English. So my question is that if they do not have the English background really good, and if they want to start over again, so what do you think they first to do?
Yeah, I think once you have basic like grammar, vocabulary, I think every university student has some basic English, right? Because you've studied for so many years. So once you have that basic ability, like I said before, find a goal. That's the very first thing. So, and it doesn't have to be a big goal. You can have a goal for like, okay, this month I want to learn 10 words, right? Or I want to be able to write a letter, right? I would like to be able to write an email to someone, or I would like to be able to chat on Facebook with a foreigner. You need to have a goal first, right? And then you need to have little steps to work towards that. So these people who maybe don't focus too much on in English, at least in the past, I think the first thing to do is have a goal, because depending on your goal, you're going to do different ways, right? There are going to be different ways of going about learning. So have a goal first, and then take small steps. One of the big problems, I think, is people, they take really giant steps, right? Oh, I want to do this first. But remember, when you climb a mountain, you have to take step after step. You don't just jump to the top, right? So I would say make small goals, little things that you can achieve easily. And then over time, it's going to build up. But I think most of you, most students have a nice basic background on English, and you should be able to build on it quickly. And the last thing I would say is practice makes perfect. The more you practice, you'll remember, right? And we say use it or lose it. You use the language or you will forget it. And I can tell you from my languages that I've learned, I learned French for many years. I can't really speak French anymore these days because I have forgotten. I just don't use it. So the more you use it, the better things will be. And that can be sitting at home and watching TV. That can be talking to your friends, listening, reading, writing, but try to use at least 30 minutes a day of any language, and you can learn it much quicker.
Okay, thank you. Can I ask more? That's so the people, the type of people I like, I said to you that many of them are not quite keen on the English, because when they go back to take more step in English, they just find very boring when they learn grammar. So
Yep.
what do you think, in the first step, they should study the vocabulary to enhance their vocab, or they should focus on grammar and go along by vocabulary?
So this is also like a culture difference to me, because in Asia, I feel like many students focus on grammar and vocabulary too much. And I think, again, it depends on your goal. If your goal is to be proficient in reading and writing, that's going to be different than talking to a foreigner, right? So your goals are going to be different. But I would say in general, when you want to learn a language, I say dive in, like you jump into a swimming pool. I don't like to put my toes in first and take a small step. It's easier just to jump in the water first. So I think you need to just go for it. When you want to learn a language, jump in, start maybe using an app like Duolingo. If you don't know, this app is a great way to learn. Duolingo is a great way, and you jump right in. It'll give you sentences immediately. So you don't have to worry about building up, I need to know all of this grammar. No, you don't. What you need to really learn and focus on is meaning. Meaning should be the primary thing every time. Focus on the meaning, and then you will start constructing and understanding grammar if you understand meaning more and more. So yes, vocabulary is important, grammar is important, but I think the most important is maybe, for example, watch a TV show with subtitles in Vietnamese, right? And then go back, try to play it again and remove the subtitles. See how much you can understand, right? And doing things like this over and over, it's an easier way than trying to focus on the grammar and all of those things too much. Focus more on meaning, I think, is more important than focusing on grammar, and it'll be more helpful, in my opinion, and more fun.
Yeah, so thank you. Because I asked you the reason because my brother is a doctor, but his English is pretty bad. And
Okay.
I want to hear some advice, useful advice from you to he.
Yeah, my favorite TV show to use with students is the TV show Friends. You can find it anywhere, right? And I know it's a little bit older, but their speaking is very simple and very easy to understand. And that's a great place to start if you can. And you can find